got some pretty.
Okay. No CGI needed. That's funny.
So what's this one? Is this the base, the MK2?
This is his base, and I added a couple things that we'll go over when I'm done with the base. But this is like his default look.
It looks great.
So,
is one of your favorite things per week naming the variations?
Yes, I take great joy in it.
Okay.
It looks really good.
So to start off, his arcing fireball that he typically has is actually gone, and he uses his Mortal Kombat 1 straight fireball.
Okay.
So this is actually a really good fireball, which you don't normally think of with Johnny Cage, but it's really fast. The amplified one is actually a double fireball. I think it's actually really strong. You kind of asked me, hey, what do you do with the fireball? And I basically said, there's no reason not to just do it. Like, you really can't go wrong.
Just keep throwing it out.
Yeah.
Them, right?
The other thing is his classic shadow kick is back. It's exactly what you want. It's very fast. It's still a high, so they can duck under it, but it travels the full screen. It's a great whip punisher. It's a great check. It's the shadow kick.
Typical Johnny Cage stuff.
The amplified version of that, has that changed at all? I noticed you had amplifies in an earlier build. They were a little different.
Yes.
How have you adjusted them?
Well, one of the things is we listened to feedback, and we actually made it so that to amplify a move, you just hit the interact button. You just hit the right bumper. So you go for the nut punch, and that's the regular one. If you amplify it, you just hit the right bumper, and it'll actually go off. So we've actually simplified it since what we had at the reveal event, where it was a different button press for every amplified move.
That's good.
Yeah, we're definitely, we have these events and things like that. We do like to, to take feedback.
That's very much appreciated.
The game that we're creating, but that was one of the things we heard a lot about and thought that let's run some tests with that, see how it goes, and it seems to be working pretty well that way.
Yeah.
So.
Now, to be clear, they are not EX move. They're still amplified. So I'm not doing the nut punch with block at the same time to just immediately do it. I'm doing the nut punch, then I amplify it a few seconds later. So you still have the different timing depending on how you want you to do the move, but the button's always going to be universal. And the timing window is huge. So they're not meant to, and they are not difficult at all.
I did a few, so I know they're
like execution is not the barrier of entry when it comes to
We want to think about how you're using your offensive stamina meter, not that it's hard to do. So that's why we decided to go with that input system.
And I will say it's funny now that I've been playing with this way and how it is, I will kind of forget about my meter. So now because I'm doing them so much more often, because I'm remembering everything, I'm looking at my meter. I'm like, why didn't that come out? And Steve's like, you ran yourself out of meter.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. All right. Steve, continue.
So let's go over some of his normals. I think Cage, to me, excels at the mid-range. So he's got 3 or 4 key moves I'd like to show.
Okay.
The first is his forward 3, which is, like always with Johnny Cage, a long-range advancing move. And this combos into these awesome side kicks.
Nice.
Super fun to mash it. I mashed the hell out of it.
You only have to press it like twice.
Yes, but I enjoy doing it that
He's making extra sure.
Right.
And the big thing there is it's very easy to hit confirm. You can see that the kicks are coming, and you can stop mashing and go into shadow kick or nut punch. And
But you keep going.
yeah, I'm going to keep going.
And real quick, for those of people who may not know the term, hit confirm.
Hit confirm means you see the move hit, and then you go into your combo instead of just letting the string go out or blocking. Like, I saw it hit, and then, go into the nut punch. So
now, you'll watch me and Derek play, and we'll just
there's not a lot of
that. Hope it works.
Yep.
The nice thing about when you two fight is there's also not a lot of blocking.
Right.
So nut punch is a good linker to go into something more elaborate.
Exactly. Like, he's going to get the pop-up, and then you can do a combo. That's going to be his main way that he's going to go into his additional damage.
Nice.
But since it's punishable if it's blocked, if it's blocked, you just finish the string. You wouldn't go into the nut punch.
Or Tyler and I would.
Yes. Honestly, I would too, because a nut punch is fun.
Yeah.
Another really good one is his forward 4, which is his knee. Johnny Cage without a knee would just, that's not a thing. Like, he's got to have his advancing knee.
We have a guest coming on later to
Who's
do
very familiar with the
Washed Up Warriors.
Yeah.
Aaron Davis, a.k.a. Dizzy, Twitter handle, Dizzy Knee.
Yes,
So.
I mean, it's Johnny Cage's signature move, and it is back. He can go into 4.
Yeah, Johnny Cage with advancing normals is very important.
Another one that leads to a crushing blow.
Oh.
Now that one's a high, so if they duck and punish it, he gets blown up. But if he knows it's going to hit, he can go into the crushing blow. And then he can also cancel that to go into combos.
All I'm watching the whole time is to see if he's smiling, and he absolutely
He
is.
is very, very happy.
He's having a good day.
Now, I think another one of his key moves is his back 3, which is actually a low strike. And
Yes, please.
Or you can, again, confirm it to the nut punch. And this is great because it's a low. So the opponent, if they're trying to walk back out of the range of these other moves, the low is going to get them. The downside
Thank
is
God.
he does not have a really, really good overhead. He's not meant to be a 50-50 character. His only overhead is going to be his generic hop attack, which is kind of slow, and it's just a knockdown. So to me, he's going to check you with the low, keep you from walking back, but he's not really going to mix you up with an overhead. He'll probably open you up with a lot of throws.
You're going to get thrown a lot by Johnny Cage, yeah.
And lastly, he does have a pop-up with his jabs. That's like your good Punisher, like you can block Sub-Zero Slide or Scorpion Spear.
Really good in the corner as well.
Yes, you have corner comms with that.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Make corner comms a thing.
So to me,
corner comms are a thing.
They're not a thing.
the crux to Johnny Cage to me is really simple, fundamental mid-screen. He's going to hover around here. He's going to look for movement.
Yeah.
Guess that you're going to hit a button.
It just sounds like fun. Johnny Cage looks really great to play so far.
Jump-ins, throws.
And I haven't even seen the special moves yet.
Pointed out that it's really good. Like his dash is really fast, and he can just dash up and throw you because you're scared of the mid-range. And that's exactly it. And you never know when Shadow Kick's going to come.
Yeah.
His fireball.
I was wondering, like, what do you do when you're at full screen and you need to cover that distance? You
Your
projectiles.
away back to mid-range?
If he is getting zoned out, that's exactly what you have to do. But in a match like this, where Scorpion doesn't have a good projectile, his projectile is going to cover it.
Nice.
Then, of course, you'd have to look out for Scorpion's teleport and stuff like that. But essentially, yeah, enter your way in. And you can see his dash actually covers a lot of space. He always has Shadow Kick. He moves pretty fast, so he's well equipped to get in that mid-range.
He's fast for an old man, eh?
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got, Steve?
So, let's go into some of the loadout moves for this variation I made.
You put some good ones in this.
Yeah, so this is his Rage Charge, and this is a very unique move. So it looks like this hook punch. And what it does is...
Looks like there's a brutality attached to it.
Block it, it becomes
We've never really
a mid.
done anything like this game.
Yeah, this is a very unique move. So the second hit is in a mid, and you can see that it starts glowing. The second time, on the third hit, is actually unblockable. He is set to always block.
Wow.
And you can amplify this to get a flip kick. So you'll see it's going to be unblockable, and he gets a pretty juicy amount of damage.
Oh, wow.
So the meta here is Johnny Cage, like I said, he doesn't have a good 50-50. So it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of going for throws. He can do like block strings, go into this, and if they block it, it's charged. The second charge is a mid, the third
That's
is a mid.
awesome.
So if they just keep blocking,
A lot of mind games.
they're
Holy
going to
shit.
get hit by this, and they're going to die.
Now, does it have to be consecutive?
It does not have to be literally consecutive, but if he gets
Fidgeting
hit,
now 'cause I'm excited.
the charge goes away.
Sure.
So actually, taking the hit would be a viable strategy.
Right.
You just want to get out of dodge and go back to zoning him. So that's kind of a pretty innovative, unique move.
Yeah, keep the pressure on and you get rewarded for it.
Exactly.
And also, we're talking about, like, the hit confirming. You don't really have to there.
Oh yeah, you just mash it out.
Right.
That's
and You
great.
can't really hit or block confirm a move that can't be blocked.
Right.
So I also gave him the mime parry, which is just really fun. It parries all mids, overheads, highs. And if he amplifies it, he actually gets a pop-up.
That's dope.
One other fun thing is...
You gotta land it, of course,
it
but...
last 1,000 years, but if you amplify it, it can actually keep going. Keep doing it. This is a great trick. Like, sometimes I'll knock them down, do it, and if they do a wake-up attack, I'll actually amplify it so it lasts even longer. It's extremely obnoxious, which I think Johnny Cage probably should be obnoxious.
Yeah, I think we're seeing some videos with that being used in some pretty...
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be some horseplay going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's the definition of horseplay. It's very, very, very silly.
And you can only amplify that one time, right?
Yes.
How early in development were you like, we need that move?
I mean,
Day one.
I was told the designer that worked on him was like popping off about how he's going to do the Ninja Mime parry like a year ago. That was definitely one of like his core. He has to have this.
Mad props to
Now,
Lil Baron on
now
that.
again,
Oh, yeah.
it's... So you can also...
A flash kick, though.
Yes, you can low attack him. And then lastly, I equipped the brass knucks.
Hey.
And this is very reminiscent of Fisticuffs Johnny Cage. What this does is all of his chip damage is significantly buffed. And chip damage is already pretty
Nice.
strong in Mortal Kombat, but it is a significant...
Johnny Cage is a character that's gonna be in your face all the
So
time.
this is even exactly what you were just saying 5 minutes ago, that he keeps the pressure
Damn,
up.
that chip,
holds
though.
it Forever. Exactly. So with the Fisticuffs thing, it's even more dangerous to be going for chip damage.
And now you're still doing your charged punch. You're still,
God damn.
So you're layering the way he fights, like to a so this version fights a very different way than a lot of other versions you're going to create.
Exactly. Which, let's go into another one.
Straight to DVD.
You like the name.
That's
I feel like that's Johnny Cage's. That would be his role.
Yeah, that's most of his movies.
Right. So this.
Oh, what the hell?
Straight up Mortal Kombat 2.
Let's take a minute to enjoy it. It is wonderful.
It's so cool.
Because this is MK2, so the 90s, and I think this really nails it.
It really encompasses everything about the 90s.
Oh, this young Johnny for you.
So here, he loses his straight fireball, and he actually gains
The arc
arcing
one.
fireball.
Okay.
He can do a high one, he can do the lower one, and he can do a double one. Now, these don't hit up close. So they're very different than the straight ones. However, the recovery is super, super good, and they are super fast. So while they're only good for full screen, they're very, very, very hella good full screen.
Now you can get jump ins too, right?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Which you see in the trailer. If you read from full screen that they're going to try to jump in, it's really going to cover the air. Then I also gave him his flip kick is replaced with his MK2 anti-air uppercut.
Nice.
It's safer than the other one. It does more damage. And the meter burn actually, well, not meter burn, amplified, can come out as that second hit and catch him.
Such a cool looking costume.
So if you whiff on the first one, you still have something.
Exactly.
Kind of wish you had a fanny pack.
Day one strategy, guys.
Day one
Day one, you do that, and then they try to punish you, and you do it. I do it all the time. It's great. So how about one more loadout?
Yeah.
What you got? What's the other one?
All right. What's the last one?
Do my own stunts, where I gave him a couple of different.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
This is my favorite look.
the belt.
The belt's pretty great. So Johnny can actually summon. He loses his shadow kick, and he can summon a stunt double to run by and do a JBL clothesline. If you amplify it, you get the second hit.
That's dope.
Then his second move is he'll call him and bash him over the head, talk some trash, then peace out, or actually get this combo started.
I love how the
that's
stunt double's hair is just a little off color too. It's so perfect.
The Johnny written on his chest is great.
Isn't it like marker or something?
Yes.
So
The cool thing about this is it actually doesn't go away if Johnny's hit. So like if Scorpion hits Cage after he's already done the summon, the stunt double will actually come up and enter up the combo, and then Johnny gets a combo. So while this has a ton of recovery and startup, you almost like know you're gonna get hit. You're just, yeah, come on Scorpion, come at me, bro, and then he's gonna get interrupted and Johnny will get a combo. So you are giving up your shadow kick. It's one of your best space control tools, but you're getting this wacky space control tool.
But you
to
get
make up
Jim,
for
the
it.
stunt double, which is awesome.
Yes, and that's
Is
his
that his
canonical
name?
name.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's Jim.
Jim is his canonical
Yeah.
name.
Johnny Cage looks like
there's
so
our
much
loadout.
fun.
That is Johnny Cage. I think,
Johnny Cage in a box.
I love it. It's absolutely great.
yeah, I think
Really cool
if you're looking for a beginner character, in my opinion, he's one of the best we've shown so far, which is exactly what you asked about.
Yep.
I
He,
think
he definitely looks
if you wanna outspace your
like
opponent,
beginner on the
you
surface.
don't need a lot of,
Beginner on the surface, but like if you like crack through those layers,
really good
there's some like really like
he's got it. Oh, there's one other thing.
like some really high level stuff.
We forgot his fatal blow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The N2, the hit that leads into his fatal blow, is unlike any other in the game. He can actually charge it and cancel it.
Oh
You can
wow.
actually use this to do combos. If I wasn't bad, you can do it.
Okay, that's exciting.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
While normally he does not have the style of cancels that he had in A-list, if he's in 30% health, he actually gets desperate and remembers all his cancels. While it's not a normal thing, he doesn't have access to it all the time. That kind of pressure and combos.
That's
are
really
the
interesting.
If you have the execution to do it,
Oh,
then
that-
fatal blow is available.
That's. I mean, we've been talking a lot about.
And it recovers. That's dope.
I have not known today. So we are going to see that in a tournament, and everyone's going to flip their lid.
Yeah.
He already has a lot of really cool stuff with it, including a combo that I almost want him to hit me with. I almost want him to hit me with. And we'll go ahead and do it. You can see it.
So hype.
He just has it with him at all times.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you had an Academy Award, wouldn't you have it with you at all
True.
times?
True.
To be fair, I don't believe that's an Academy Award.
Oh
You're
my
right,
goodness.
That is not an Academy Award. It is not. It is actually the FGC Award for Best Footsies.
There you
No,
go.
no.
Oh, okay.
And that's one thing I think about Johnny Cage.
That's silly.
Talk about is that most versions of Johnny Cage, I mean, at least up until for a while, have been footsies are his thing,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and they have been for a long time.
I think he'll be very much at home. If you liked MK9, MKX, or the 2D Johnny Cages, I think he plays exactly what you'd expect.
That's exciting stuff.
I'm a fairly casual player, so I just love the troll aspect of the character.
Oh, yeah.
And seeing how many ways I control my opponent is really exciting.
He's got to be one of the most obnoxious characters ever.
Like, there will be times when you've, like, maybe nearly flawless someone and you just stand over their body and amplify the parry.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You hit, and you're going to do it again when you knock him down again, but you're just going to amplify parry all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I will absolutely do that.
It actually has a blow in it, too, the parry.
Yes, it does.
And so does Nut Punch. So,
Yes.
Oh.
which is good.
That's fucking awesome.
He may have access to the trolliest, silliest crushing blow I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Which maybe that'll happen during Lost to Warriors.
We'll see. Awesome. So let's talk real quick.
Oh boy.
Thank you again for being here. Thank you for enjoying Johnny with us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh man, Johnny Cage looks hype. Jesus Christ.
Very often.
Oh my God.
It's great hanging out.
What do you
Can't wait. I'm so excited.
in Mortal Kombat 11?
More characters. I love the build up to new character.
I wonder.
reveals, and I love the
I wonder what else they're gonna announce today, because
you get to see.
Ed Boon put out on his Twitter that there's no character reveal and another big announcement that we're not gonna want to miss. So I wonder what that's about.
Like we talked about today, which is great. Who are not Johnny Cage fans saw this Johnny Cage and they're like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
And Johnny Cage is hype. Anybody that didn't like him before, like you have to like him now. Honestly, you just have to like him now.
That I'm like excited for people to see. Cool. Anything else you'd like to say? Where can we locate you online?
Yeah, of course, you can find me on IGN.com. I post there regularly.
Okay.
And thank you for letting us do this co-stream with you, co-reveal. Hopefully, stuff
Okay. I'm gonna stop it here for now,
watching all the Johnny Cage.
and then I'll pick back up once they announce the big announcement we're not gonna want to miss.
And of course,
See you guys in a bit. Pew pew.
I'm so happy that